If you're someone who's working on manifesting and you're using astrology to help you with that, go check out your vertex. Usually the glyph is a VX in the chart, and I call this one of the two crossings of fate in the astrological chart. Now, the other one is the fortune. It's a circle with an X in the middle, and those are going to be like the quick wins of fate. They bring you something. If you interact with it, it can stay. If not, it's going to get picked up and brought to somebody else, which lead to the big stuff. So the vertex is the big stuff. If you're working with the vertex with manifesting, it's like looking at the top of the mountain and saying, I'm going to get to that. That's my purpose. That's my destiny. I'm going. Think about how much preparation work you have to do before setting out on a journey like that. Do I have the supplies I need? Have I trained? Am I going to be all right with the elevation changes? Do I know the area or not? Bears, mountain lions. What about that? Right? Okay. What about the weather? What season are you in? And so what is the weather going to be like? Is it like closer to the time of snow, or is it in the middle of the summer? The vertex also, the reason I say work with the vertex is like those are the peaks of the mountains that take years and years and years and years and years and years. So you can manifest some really, really, really big becomings by working with that vertex placement. Now, one of the things to kind of like pay mind to is that vertex placement asks that you get really, really refined in that area. Say that you have a vertex in Libra, happy Libra season, all right? Say you have a vertex in Libra, you're going to need to be really refined with the mirrorings of people, your intimate relationships, balancing commerce stuff and money, looks, that's very Venus related, the way that you like your aesthetics and things like that, and justice, that's a big part of it too. And the refinement in that area is necessary because the vertex means it's not always going to be like a naturally inclined position. Most of us are not climbing a mountain every single day. Right. Okay. So you have to kind of consciously check in with it, which also with manifesting keeps you on track. Where am I going? Am I on the path still, or have I ventured off into another place? So that'll help to keep you like on goal-oriented long-term thing. It also is something that if you want to work with it with manifesting, be really specific because you're gonna get what you ask for. So you're going to get what you ask for. So just be really specific and make sure that you're thinking about the future you, because it is going to take a while, right? So future you is probably not going to be the same exact version as you now. So keep some room within those manifestations of, me in the future can decide when I get there because me right now doesn't really know. Me right now has things that me in the future maybe needs to think about or to consider. There are things right now that future me cannot disagree with. So thinking about kind of like you within the different timeline that you're living in, those expansions of yourself and getting older, like just leaving some grace for the future and also understanding what is undeniable is still going to be there. Sitting with the vertex to manifest is like one of my favorite positions. Like I said, it does take a little bit longer, but it is something that when you get there is really worth it. So check out your vertex in your chart. The house that it's in is going to be the area of life, and then its sign ruler, that's going to be the energy that you need to stay in tune with. So if you're looking at that area of life and the energy you need to stay in tune with, the more that you interact with that, the more manifestations become possible with the vertex specifically. So gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Enjoy the new season. If you're working with new life, new things coming in, keep up the brew you do. I will too, for sure. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.